Hello and welcome to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing another build in Dawncaster. I think today, it's been a little while since I played a knight, so I'm tempted to do a knight build actually. I haven't unlocked very much in knight, but one of the first builds you can unlock is this kind of storm-based, almost like an arcane knight type build. And there's a random event it actually plays into quite nicely that I won't give away just yet. It's one that you commonly come across though, so hopefully we'll stumble into it. But basically we're going to be doing... using a mechanic called chain. And basically, as it sounds, this is something you can keep building up and building up as long as you keep playing cards that have the keyword chain. And each time you have a chain, it does extra damage equal to the number of stacks of chain you have. So it's something that can snowball quite quickly if you kind of focus on that. So I have done a couple of runs with that build just for my own amusement, and it's quite good. So why don't we do that and yeah, see how far we can get. I'm going to play a bloke this time. I've been a lady, I think, for the last few runs, haven't I? So, Stormblade, yeah, so deal 2 damage, add a charged blade to your deck. Now, a charged blade is a free card that also adds chain. It does the standard 2 damage, but again, it's free. So you're kind of playing it to keep building this chain for, like, to power your bigger attacks. It also draws a card, which is kind of cool. Now... this isn't, but the charged blade is piercing as well, so that will go through any kind of armor or barrier or evasion that the enemies have. So it's got a good card. So we're going to select that. Our starting card is going to be this grounding weapon. No, this is our special talent. So every 3 combats, we can activate to gain 10 barrier at the start, and passively, just always happening, when you add a chain card to your deck, upgrade it equal to your level. So we're going to try and concentrate on adding chain cards, and as we keep going, they should get more powerful, just as we acquire them. And the starting card, the Storm Shield, this is really cool. This is so it deals 1 to 6 damage, and this flow keyword means that if you play 3 cards, or at least 3 cards before this, it'll gain this extra effect, gain barrier for every piece of damage dealt. And it's also a chain card, so it can kind of go into your kind of combo set. Yeah, so we're going to select that. I'm going to turn off Infernal Invasions this time. They can be quite fun, but let's not do it every time, otherwise I get boring. Now, someone in the comments to my first video I just saw this morning pointed out, if you select next, you can specify which area you're going to go to, and I'm actually going to go to the cornfields. Now, it's one that we've seen a few times, so I'm not going to linger on the story stuff, but there's also the random event that can grant you a legendary for 20 gold, so that's pretty good, like a legendary piece of equipment. Now, it's random, but if we can roll the magic carpet, it would do really well for this build. So we're going to try and attain that. Let's go. There's also, this is my first run of the day, so it's got a ×2 multiplier on whatever score I managed to get at the end. And there's a few, what they call bounties, but there's things that we can try and do, perhaps, to get me some extra stuff. So, conjure 200 cards. Yeah, so that's something that we can just build up to. I think the charged blade or whatever it was called counts as a conjured card, so that would be, building towards that. We're going to try aim for this one. Reach bright candle after Canto 1, so after this module at full health. We'll try to do that. We've got a lot of barrier, so hopefully that's doable. And then the Balor, that's quite tough. That's the guy in the last module who's got 666 health. If we make it there, maybe we'll be able to do it. We'll see. You've got 3 turns to kill him, basically, before he disappears. I have done it before, but not when that bounty was active, annoyingly. Anyway, let's not linger on the story stuff. We've seen this before, so let's get into it. So we're going to do any opportunities that come up to hopefully get the one that lets us get the free stuff. Okay, so I'm not that worried about infusing anything just yet. I've only got 1 card it would apply to. But I'm going to grab another Surge card, and maybe gives me green energy, but conjuring a basic attack, I think, so that we can keep, because that's going to give us chain, and keep that going potentially, so we'll go with that. We don't, actually I will camp. Let's get rid of some shields early on, some block. First thing I do, as quick as I can, is get rid of the blocks. Do I want to... Yeah, let's add our talent. We should be okay, but we've still got a very, very basic deck at this point, obviously. So let's get another basic attack in. And then before we do anything, let's just play all our surges. So then we can kind of just go through these. So you can see, if I click on this, increase the damage of the next action by 1 per stack. But it fades if you play a card that doesn't contain chain. So it's not just at the end of your turn. It's if you kind of break the combo, it disappears. So we did a bit of damage. But those charged blades are now in our deck, so we should start drawing those. Here we go. So yeah, so we got 4 chain cards. So let's try and get that flow thing going as well. So let's do that. We'll draw a card. It's another charged blade. That's cool. I'm going to do another one of these. So we're up to 5 chain now. He's almost dead, so but I'm going to I might as well gain this barrier anyway, just to show you how it works. Boom, that was 21 barrier. Yeah, it feels like quite a powerful build, which kind of works if you think of him as like a storm paladin type. I'm not really going to get into gold energy, I think. I will do a divine paladin build at some point, I think. I haven't put a lot of points in tonight, though, to unlock it yet. Take 3 damage. Play a basic attack from your discard. I think there's definitely a frenzy build. Frenzy activates when you take damage on your turn, and then I think it means if you play a card while you've got frenzy, I think it's a critical hit. So there's definitely room for this. It sounds a bit weird, but I think you have to build like a frenzy deck around that. If you spend all your energy, then inflict that much burning. Frenzy, here we go. So yeah, so frenzy. Oh, it doesn't explain frenzy on this card. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And then this would also gain how much bolster, which we can see increases the health you receive during combat by 1 per stack. Yeah, so like a frenzy healing bolster type build. I can definitely see that. Don't need to repair yet. Let's keep doing the opportunities. We've got a mine. It's annoying. I would rather have had those in the other order. I could have repaired the wagon. Let's get rid of the other block as soon as we can. Right, well, we'll do the Saboteur, I guess. So our charge blades will pierce his evasion, which is quite good, but our basic attacks don't. So it might take a few rounds to kind of build up those. This is quite nice. Let's do all those freeze things. And we've got 3 of these. There we go. Right, so yeah, so we're going to be chaining here. Got the energy for basic attacks. The charged blades, they're also going to draw things. Okay, we got one of those. So we want to make sure we leave one. Oh, he's dead. I was just getting to. We want to make sure we leave 1 energy, so I could play the barrier card, but it didn't get that far. Draw a card for each of your unique blessings. Well, we're going to be gaining chain and barrier, so that's at least a couple. But I think, no, conduit's the obvious one here. It's a free card. Gain 2 chain. Flow, again, out of 3, draw a card. And it's got 3 charges within a combat, and it's a chain card. So, yeah, quite nice. Just to keep our combos ramping up. Let's actually get the story going early. What I might do is do the boss quite early on. You know, if we're trying to get to the point of being full health when we get back to Bright Candle. If I leave a couple of camps available, I can heal up the health before we get there. Alright, so 3 we're going to gain... Oh no, because we want to... It's tricky, because I can't get to 3 flow with this much energy. So we'll play that now to get the extra chain, so these do a bit more damage. There we go. So we want to play the energy cards before going on the chain. Draw a card. Okay, we don't want to break the chain just yet, so let's keep going on these. 49 barrier, we get 8, so yeah, that's going to protect us a little bit. Might as well take focus. Yeah, so we actually blocked all that weapon, which is good because it also damages the wagon. If you can finish the module while the wagon is above 50% health, I think he gives you a 50% discount on the cards you can get from him, the merchant, so that's kind of cool. Alright, well, let's keep going with this. We're going to draw more cards as well. I mean, he's going to be dead, quite clearly, isn't he? Gain thing and anger. While this is in your deck, yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of almost like a free card, and the anger for every stack makes your damage go up by 1. Zeal, I'm not... Yeah, that's more of a divine build. I'm not doing that. Gain 3 armor. On draw, increase the next armor gained by 3. So does that mean it's going to do 6 armor? But I'm not that into armor. Well, I'll take this, because I can, you know, I can see use for it. Plus it's a rare, so we can transmute it into something nice later on, potentially. Ah, this is the one. So we're going to climb inside, inspect the Malkin, quick chat, give him some food, and he's going to offer us... What do we get? Not the carpet. Hauroboros. Activate to foretell 3. Reactivates when the tide changes. Deplete. Take an extra turn. Take an extra turn. Kind of cool. That's after 5 uses. So foretell, it will bring up 3... Because it's foretell 3, it'll bring up 3 random cards from my deck. And I can choose which one to put on top to draw next. I mean, it's okay. Obviously, we're not doing a performance deck, so not that one. I mean, you know, being able to specify which card we draw next, I mean, just that alone is... And it's only a 1-cost equipment. That's not too bad. I mean, I'll take it. I can hopefully transmute that into what I want later as well. And the carpet. Right, let's do the big... we'll activate this, and we'll do the big boy. Right, so let's gain the energy first, and we'll do that. Think about order here. So we're going to do... Yeah, I think I'd rather gain... I do have 10 barrier, though, is the thing. Already played 1, 2... I could play both of those and get the chain, the flow, actually. Yeah, so we'll do that. Draw a card. Ah, it's a free one. That's nice. So chain that. And then we'll get the extra barrier. There we go. 8. I might as well take that. So you do have to kind of think a little bit about the order in which you do things, but it's fine. Alright. Take the energy first. Let's draw the card. It's our Ouroboros. I will... I have got a chain, though. I'll play that last. I'll try and save an energy, and we'll play that last. There we go. And let's foretell. So what would I like to draw next time? I guess the Charged Blade. Because it's free. Yeah, he should be dead. Right. Actually, one thing I want to check is on the bounties. Is this... yes, so we've already conjured 19 out of 200 cards just playing our basic attack, so that's pretty good. Conduit... Damage... Dead. Gain barrier for every card in your hand. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. We're kind of doing a barrier build, that barrier being our kind of damage avoidance tactic here. Let's do the Saboteur. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about the mines. Let's just take these. I'll gain any anger, basically free. Take some damage, but that's okay. Energy Ouroboros. Yeah, let's see. That's the first thing out. Should be able to draw. I should be able to draw it this turn, which is good. So we can keep going. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, that's the mine. That was the mine doing damage to me. Expected, but it's fine. I mean, I hope it's fine. I'd like to get the 50 things for coming back to thingy at full health. Saying thingy a lot. It's first thing in the morning. I don't think my brain's not quite got working yet. Whenever you deal a critical hit, I don't think we can do that reliably, but we're definitely not going to do holy cards. So let's keep going on that. Mergecraft, no. Random legendary, Whenever you spend red energy, gain a stagger. Not our build. I'm probably going to take immune to dazed and stunned because we're going to want to play a lot of cards, and if someone does daze on us, it limits our ability to do that. And then stun obviously stops us from acting, so I'm not going to take any of those. There we go, there's Le Boss. Damn it, I kind of want to do a combat before we face him so I can do my power again, but it's okay, I'm sure he'll be fine. We're actually going to be fighting him a couple of times, so... now we probably ought to do the barrier first. There we go. Gain the energy back. I'm going to foretell... I could actually play the barrier now. Ah, was that blocked by his armor? It's a shame. Okay. We'll say... yeah, getting a free basic... Well, no, it's not free. It kind of is, because it gives you the energy. A free basic attack next time would be good. We're burning now. Right, so we want to do that. This isn't flow yet, so we'll do that first. Conduit, draw a card. Okay, basic attack. Now, I don't think using equipment breaks the flow, so I'm going to do that. We didn't draw it, so we'll draw it next time. A little bit of barrier. He's not doing too much to us. Right, so that. Charge blade. That. Ah, I bloody abort. I have killed him and got experience for that fight, but it's... I think you might need to do like one big attack before he's low enough to run away. Which is a shame. Alright, let's do the blister. I'm going to save the campsite for the last thing I do. Hopefully gain the energy. Or the health to get that thing. Bounty. Why I man? Let's do the cards first. Ouroboros going. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the shield next, actually. Yeah, I didn't draw it first this time, which is interesting. I kind of assumed it would, but maybe, I don't know. Yeah, because I was hoping to have the barrier for that big attack. How's the cart doing? 9 over halfway. Now this isn't charge cards. We'll do that first. We'll do a couple of these. Do that. He's going to be dead. Yeah, there's a psionic build, I think. I haven't really... Well, I say haven't really. I haven't at all delved into that, so I have no idea kind of how it works. I don't think it's going to heal me enough, that campsite, to do what I need it to. I don't think I haven't got any healing in this deck at the moment, have I? So, so we want anger, mana, Ouroboros. We can do... Actually, let's get a bit of chain going, and then we'll play the shield. Card. Shield. Mana. Let's see. Yeah, I think starting off with the charge blade is pretty good. Gives you that card draw as well, so... God, okay. I get it. You want to mine me to death. Hoping the barrier blocks that. I'm not convinced it does. That. Okay. Can I kill him before we hit 5? Maybe. Certainly going to try. Energy shield. This combat gain 2 barrier for each point of unspent energy at the end of your turn. It's interesting. It's expensive, but we can imbue it at some point, hopefully. Deal damage equal to twice your barrier, then remove the barrier. Yeah. I don't want to remove the barrier. Cataclysm. Deal 1 damage for each card you've drawn this turn. Can't be upgraded. Rampage. This one, I think, is expensive. We may not play it that often until it's imbued, but, yeah. It'll definitely be beneficial. Right, let's see if we've got anything here that's worthwhile. No. None of those. Mm-hmm. I mean, this could be good. The reflect effect. Sounds like a band. If I can add some healing to the deck, which I don't currently. But it's a common card. I don't think we need to worry about grabbing it now, just in case. I don't see anything there. I'm gonna rest. Full health? No. Yeah, I kind of thought we were going to be a few percentage short. Oh well. Another time. Right, let's visit Evelyn. Blacksmith will refresh our stuff. Now, in terms of... basic attacks are good. Don't know if I want to go all in on them is the only thing. I'm trying to think what else. You can... the Storm Shield is upgradable. Maybe I'll just spend 20 to keep upgrading that. Do more damage, gain more barrier. I think that's a sound plan. I haven't got enough to transmute that slightly odd card, or the Ouroboros just yet. Well, I'll pop in that. I'm not sure if... I think she just... Oh, I could do equal rarity. Let's see what we get. Carpet? Gain 3 focus. When this was foretold 3 times, delve the rivulet. Yeah. I think there's like a miracle deck type thing going on. I don't really get it. I've not tried it at all. But okay, an enchantment. This combat, whenever you discard a basic attack, make a basic attack. I don't really have a discard deck, but making basic attacks is good. This combat, conjure any card and reduce its cost to 0 at the start of your turn. It's interesting. Conjure any card. I mean, that seems pretty... Yeah. Alright. There we go. Right, let's head out. We're gonna do... Which one am I gonna do? Well, we did the Vesperin Mansion in my last episode. I'm trying to think if I've done the Grove of the Dying Star yet. I don't think so. Let's do that, and we'll do the story stuff as well. I can't remember having done this. West of Bright Candle lies the foreboding Grove of the Dying Star. Say, oh no, we have done this. This is on with the Druids, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, I won't read the story stuff for this, because I'm pretty sure we've done this on as part of this series. Let's do the opportunity. Ugh, love me. Let's keep doing them now. There is one particular one I'm looking for. I don't really want to get a curse. Let's get the plot going. Don't get in my way. We're going to fight them anyway. Now, what does this shrine do? Ah, mirrors. Ah, okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, what I might do then is double up on my Storm Shield. And that's a key card for this set. Keeping that barrier coming in. Log cabin. Okay, well, we're going to... Yeah, so we're going to enter the cabin. We're going to cook a meal. Prepare an extra meal. And we get a bit of extra healing now, I think. Oh, we get some gold as well as the healing. That's good. Okay, well, let's do a fight. Let's do the stag. So his deal is... Actions do not do more than 1 damage to you. Okay, but we can increase that. Tempted by... Maybe we should play... Oh, I just realised it's 2... He's going to need 2 blue energy. That's... Yeah, so we're going to imbue that at some point. In which case it'll be good. But at the moment it's more or less unplayable for us. Okay. Let's do these, I guess. Not a lot of point doing the Storm Shield just yet. Shame we got both of them in the first hand. The stag's not too bad for us, because we do kind of rely on lots of little hits. As opposed to sort of one big hit that would only do 3 damage. So. Yeah, got a couple of imbue things waiting. I'm unlikely to be able to play until then. Okay, some damage. Right, okay, so we can do this. Keep it coming, keep it coming. There we go, he's dead. Frost Shield, no. Flash Freeze. It is a chain card, so I think I'll take that, actually. The Frozen can be good. It means they do less damage on their turn. But this one, attuned to lightning. So I think the lightning attunement means that when you play a lightning card, it draws a card. So actually that is pretty good as well. I think it is kind of a lightning build, so we'll lean into that. Let's see. Let's do Druid. Right, so let's start off with... basics. His thing. What's his thing? At the start of next turn, deal 3 damage. Let's take that. Let's attune to lightning. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so let's get the chain going higher. I was going to be dead. I was going to play the Storm Shield, but he kind of died before I got around to it. Okay, well, we've got Dispel a Blessing. Make a basic attack. Cauterize. It's fun. Yeah, it would put bleeding on me as anything. It's good as a Fire Mage, but I'm not sure I'll play that as a... I think I'm mainly going to try and avoid damage through Barrier. We're going to kick the pot over. I'm not really fussed about the Vampirism card. So I've only got one left on this, so let's do a Stag, and then hopefully we'll see a Blacksmith shortly afterwards to refresh our power. Barrier. That. Why didn't I get Barrier for that? Did I not do enough to get the flow? I thought I did. Not sure what happened there. Unless it was evasion. Did he have evasion up? That might have blocked damage. I thought it did do damage though. Oh, I haven't got blue mana. I need to pay attention more. Yeah, and that can be why it's quite good to do the shrine that gives things sort of a neutral energy cost. But like I'm thinking particularly for that that one I picked up, the enchantment. It uses green or blue energy, which is a little trickier for me to pull off. And this one is actually 3 blue energy. I've only just noticed, but we're going to try. Those were both picked up with a view to hopefully get them imbued, so we don't have to play the cards. It's going to take a little while for that to happen, but. Long-term plan, huh? I don't think it's holding us back too much at the moment, anyway. Gain 2 chain. Repeat. And this. Okay, gain 2 chain. A lot of the Nova cards are free, but this one isn't. So we're not going to gain other Nova cards. So it's basically a chain card. I don't. It's a bit meh, I think. I will do a Nova build at some point. I think it's quite hard to put together. I don't want to transmute anything. Not really. Let's get rid of this Blood Moon. Assuming you have to rest to make that happen. Okay, let's keep going on the story. Ooh, werewolf. So his deal is gain energy and anger when you start your turn below half health. Yeah. So for a kind of build that is all about kind of whittling enemies down. That can be a bit tricky. It's not flow. There's no point. Ah, but this would be. There we go. I'll do the flow again. We'll just do the basic attack. Let's get those charged blades coming through. Barrier gone. Let's get some more. Okay, well, he's going to start hitting pretty hard. But he's almost dead, so we should be okay. About really. Kill him. Levels. Maybe you play a Fury card. I don't do that. Upgrade all melee actions by 1 is potentially interesting. Whenever you add a card to your deck, convert its energy cost to neutral. That's quite interesting, actually, given that what we have going on. Magic action. Start a combat. Gain anger for each of your missing. Yeah, we're going to try and not have a lot of missing health, I think. At the start of the turn, oh yeah, I'm not channeling any effects is the thing. Read a random card. The Jack of all trades. I mean, we've seen how that could be useful so already. 2 burning. This turn, your magic actions deal 3 extra damage for every attunement you trigger. Not gonna be triggering that many attunements. This this is an enchantment. This combat will conjure a free basic attack at the start of your turn. Basic attacks inflict a burning for each. Oh yeah, well I'm not going to have that. At the start of your turn. Free basic attack though. Keep the chain going. I don't hate it. I'll take that. And it should be a neutral cost, although for that particular card it's not that much of an issue. Alright, let's do one of these dry things. Okay. So we've got the flow, but let's get the chain going a little bit. Some barrier. Yes, that's a lot of poison. Pretty much it. Poisoning me. 30 poison now. Oh no. Okay, yes, this is a neutral cost, but it's kind of by the by really. But I think probably at this point of the combat, I'm not that fussed about it. I think we're going to kill her. We do. Getting 2 health and that. Well, that actually does tally with, for one thing, the neutral cost of the cards we're getting, and then also, obviously, for that enchantment we recently picked up. So, but getting the 2 health, yeah, I don't have a lot of health in the deck, so I might actually grab that. Have a look at the others. Deep Wounds is an interesting mechanic, but I haven't sort of built a deck around it yet, so I'm not going to do that here. Let's... if I want to transmute anything. I don't think so. I would kind of like to get this Enigma working. Just to see how it functions. And this one would be good when we imbue it. So I'm okay for transmuting at the moment, I think. Let's do another one. I want to have my talent active when I do the area elite. Yeah, so this one now. Conjure a basic free attack at the start of your turn. Yeah, okay, let's see if we can look at how that works. Yes. Yeah, it's flow. So let's get the barrier going. So let's get more barrier. This does. Oh yes. So yeah. So we want that card that kind of activates that hasn't come through yet. Got it now. So 2 healing and fire, and yeah, the gold energy which we get now. Basic attacks inflict burning for each blood. So we should this should do a burning. It does. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there she goes. Right, get another one. That's probably overkill. Bash is for armor builds. This combat gain of random virtue whenever you yeah, I'm not burying cards. Right, so a little lower on health than I'd like to be, but let's do the bear. We've got the barrier up, so we can add to it straight away. That's not going to be flow. Does a fair amount of damage there, but I'd like to get the charged blades coming through. That's when it really ramps up. What's his deal? He's got another one of these. Yeah, so he restricts the damage. Again, it's not the worst for us because we kind of have a lot of little hits rather than small numbers of big hits. Let's actually attune to the... Oh, I can't play them. Can't play those either. Okay. Must be said, I haven't done a huge amount of damage to him either yet. Yeah, so I'm going to take that. Take a little bit of heal. We can do a little bit of it. We can do a fair bit of this, actually. Oh. Do really lots of little free attacks. Oh, he's almost dead already. Let's finish off with the Storm Shield. Ba-dum. Okay, so the Flash Freeze again. The fact it is a chain card interests me. I might take it. I wouldn't take it if it wasn't chain card, but it is, so we do. Alright, let's have a rest, because my health is starting to get down there. Let's see the Blacksmith. I'm going to upgrade the same card again. Oh, mind you, I've got 2 of them now, haven't I? I suppose I should do the one that's already upgraded. So we've got like one big one. Or is it better to have 2 smaller ones? And maybe the 2 smaller ones, because then it doesn't really matter which one comes up. Have a look what we got here. Stability. So this one... Oh, adds reliable to a card. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so... something that requires the flow, for example. Because then this would always draw a card. Likewise, this would always do barrier, so maybe I would sort of have this one supercharged. I mean, the flow's not that hard to do, but being able to guarantee that, you know, if it was the only card I could play and I couldn't get the flow going, that would be good. All right, let's do another druid. Should have activated my paladin blade. I mean, it's not the toughest fight. So. All right. Well, tell you what. Let's do that. Now this is interesting. Let's tune to lightning. Do a lightning attack. Oh, it changes to burning. I was hoping that would change to freeze, and then I could use this one. Let's do that anyway. Maybe I should have played the first. Never mind. One of those. Those. And probably... Oh, sorry about that. Not watching me energy. He's going to be dead this turn, so... Oh, wow. Why have I got so many of those? He's queuing up a big hit on us, but I think that's going to be a bit of a moot point. Yeah, none of those. Still not a werewolf. Bit of a boring hand, but gets the job done, I suppose. I'm going to start weeding out some of those basic attacks, I think, quite soon. Get more interesting effects going on. But the fact they conjure these charged blades does sort of keep them useful. Let's do that. So, might as well do that. Now, okay, that's not my... This is my reliable one. So I could play that now and then play that one immediately after. Big barriers. She's probably going to wipe out in one hit. 2 hits, maybe. Yeah. It did block a lot of damage, though, obviously. Let's get the anger first. I want to freeze him. Draw a card on the chain first. I mean, I think we can kill him, can't we? So do that. Not get all fancy Dan about it. Shield throw. Nope. Frenzy. No. No, I think I'm okay. Let's keep going on the story front. Investigate. Let's rescue the merchant. Okay, so... yeah, let's get that going now. Then we'll add that. Freeze you. And then we'll attune to lightning. Which will stay in place for next turn, so... I think the... barrel. I've got a flow and I don't have a free card. I would quite... well, I have 10 barrier, so... shame it wasn't the reliable one. That is the reliable one. But it still behooves us to get the chain going up as high as we can before playing it. I like barrier. I mean, it's better than armor and evasion, I think, because it blocks, you know, melee, ranged, magic. The only thing it doesn't block is piercing, but you know, that goes through everything, as the name implies. Okay. Good dunk. Good dunk. You're going to be dead, son. Let's do that anyway. And dead. Oh, not quite a level. Now this one's interesting. 4 damage for every type of energy you have, because we've got all 4 different types of energy in the deck now. Is it that important to do, though? It's going to be, what, 16 damage? Yeah. It's definitely one that would work. I just wonder if it's worth adding. I say it's probably not. I'm not even going to ask what happened here. Yeah, what's he got? This one's good. So you gain 3 barrier. At the start of next turn, gain chain. Oh, the start of next turn. Gain chain equal to your barrier, attune and chain. That's really good, actually. Because, you know, we're going to probably build up some quite good barrier. And that's going to give us a starting chain equal to... Yeah, I like that, actually. Okay. Add that. This turn, whenever you play a basic attack, gain health and gold mana. Or make a basic attack. While you have focus, which we will, through our surge card, inflict burning equals the damage dealt. That's not bad, because we've got the burning stuff going on as well, haven't we? I'm going to add that. I've got quite a lot of cards on my deck, but I'm going to start weeding out definitely the basic attacks quite soon. I'm going to imbue those 2 enchantments eventually, so I'm not too worried. Don't really need to camp. Let's fight a stag. Let's get some barrier up. My reliable one, as we'll use that. I don't have my focus up yet, so that's fairly pointless. I mean, it's not pointless, it's just, well, kind of is. Now I've got the focus. It's probably still worth doing. Will a tune for lightning? Ah. Okay, mana. Trees. Some chain going. May as well play it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to see it in action, but never mind. Because we're going to kill the deer. Okay, so we're probably just going to take probably blue energy, because I'm adding quite a lot of spell cards to the deck, but let's see what else we can get here. Your actions inflict additional damage equal to your level to undead and demons. So I think we're going to take the intellect. One stack to all your blessings. If you have gold energy, add 2 instead. I'm not really... Yeah, I'm not going to do a divine bull. I don't mind the cards I've picked up for that so far, but I'm not going to make a big habit of it, I don't think. Spirit of Chaos. So let's camp first. Do it. So he's got a lot of barrier. And at the end of your turn, restore 10 barrier. Then gain health equal to half your barrier. Yeah, so we want to keep piling on the damage, basically. Do that. I don't have focus yet. That's going to be good. Okay, so let's start with the chain cards. I haven't got the focus, but let's make the basic attack. That's what gets the charged blade going into the deck. He's given the freezing to me, which is lovely of him. So we're going to want that. Let's start with the repel, though. I could do the Enigma now. I'm going to play that. So that's the start of turn thing, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to play that. It's a bit of a low damage turn, but I'm investing in the rest of the combat, really. Oh, right, okay. So we don't get to choose which card it conjures. It just does a random one. Oh, okay. Fine. 3/4 damage, why not? I'm not as fussed about imbuing that one now. I thought it would give us... when it says any card, I thought it would give us the choice of what card we do, but it seems that it doesn't do that. So maybe we'll transmute that then. Yeah, let's attune... Let's get one of those. Oh. Want to play one? Yeah, I guess. Get another charged blade in the deck. Why not? What's this? Okay. Well, I can actually draw cards, so that means I'll draw that one. Scholar is just if you have over 20 cards in your deck, which I do currently. Let's see, I haven't got the chain yet. Let's add the focus. As well. Still can't play that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do some of this chain. Alignment. Play both of these. Oh, but he dead. Not bad, not bad. No. So we freed Athos. We're going to explore some more because the Alchemist is still here. So let's transmute that card now. I know that it's not that good. It's not really one that ties into my deck particularly. Create and play a copy of an enchantment you have in play. I don't know if that's particularly useful. For me, anyway. Draw cards equal to the highest number of copies of a card you've played this turn. I mean, it's good, but I feel like I'd just run out of it. If it was free copies of a card, I'd definitely do it. I might take out the Ouroboros. At least I could see the benefit of eventually taking an extra turn, perhaps. Yeah. I basically paid her over 50 gold just to keep the same card I had before. Oh well. You live and learn. I still think it was worth it trying to get the magic carpet. So... do Everlane first. Get the gold. Let's refresh our power. And I think I'm going to... yeah, we're going to go back to upgrading the one that I've got reliable on now. I'll see what cards he's got. Nothing hugely suitable there. What's on this page? Ah, the lightning bolt's interesting. I mean, it's not hugely impressive, but it is a chain card that deals up to 12 damage, so... I quite like Battle Visor as well. It's just, you know, it's pretty simple, but, you know, you've got eight uses of drawing a card. And it's only one cost to play. I'm going to buy that as well. I think it's just a solid bit of equipment. And once you've equipped it, you know, it's not in your deck going round and round. So. Go out. So... just trying to think which ones I've done. I've definitely done the Swamp, and I'm pretty sure I've done this one. I think I did that in my last run, didn't I? Let's do the Tribes of Twilight. Now, I don't think I've done this on the channel yet, so let's do the story part of this. Riphide Ramparts. At the heart of the Eternal Battlefields lay the Riphide Ramparts, a deep valley along the slopes of the Onyx Cathedral, home to a vicious clan of demons who relentlessly lay siege to Brightcandle. If the relentless siege of the Riphides goes unanswered any longer, Brightcandle will be overrun before the battle even truly begins. Find a way to break the siege and advance towards the Onyx Cathedral. Straight in with the boss fight. I'm tempted. I mean, we're full health, and I've got my talent up. Yeah, actually I will do that. Get her out of the way. She gets stronger, like, as this sort of area thing happens, she gets stronger and stronger, so let's get rid of her early on. Yes. Ooh. And we can lower this through several story stuff, so she does, like, her and a couple of other enemy types keep raising this up, but we'll be able to lower it. Only the healing right now. I mean, it's a neutral cost card, really, isn't it? Because we'll get the gold energy, spend it on other stuff. So let's do a free. Do that one. And we'll do it. We got 35 barrier now, which is quite nice. All this. That'd be enough to finish her off. Yeah, it is. Draw 3 cards. Bury this and any card you play this turn. Again, there seems to be like a paladin bury mechanic going on, like the fire mage uses. I haven't really interacted with that at all, though. Okay, so this one gives a random keyword to a card. I'm tempted to do the other Storm Shield to see what it ends up getting. Persistent, that's cool. So when it comes up and I can't play it, it'll just stay in my hand until I need it. So that's actually quite a good outcome. To the opportunity. I don't need to pray. I don't need the gold. I think we'll leave that alone. Yeah, we'll leave the 2 imps standing on each other's shoulders alone. Oh, okay. Gonna have to drop a card. I mean, it only cost me 10 gold. I guess we'll drop the Battle Riser of those. Okay, let's do the Skewer. I don't like this guy because he does piercing damage. Maybe. Not like I can play everything in my hand anyway. What should we want next time? Probably a reliable barrier. Although, it's good it does, I mean it does damage as well, but I was going to say his piercing damage is going to go through there anyway. And he can dispel stuff. So. Might take the healing. It's fairly pointless, but what else would we like? I guess get the lightning bolt maybe. Doesn't like my barrier, does he? Let's not rely on it. Let's focus on just doing the damage. Let's get some chain going and then we'll play that lightning. But may as well. Well, I don't think the burning's going to matter because he's a couple of attacks away from dying. No, I'm not that focused on the critical hits. It's more about just volume of attacks for us. I'll leave the Alchemist for now. I don't need to tear down the banner. This reduces this by 2 when you play it, but at the moment, we don't really have any up. Yeah, in this area, these are the guys I don't like the most, if that makes sense. Because they kind of negate a lot of what this build does. Ow. There's no point playing the barrier. Freeze will be good. Let's do that. Just playing this for the chain, really. The lightning bolt. We'll do that. What card do I want next? I guess we'll take the Stormblade. I mean, there's 0 point. We'll save the mana. Oh, this time he doesn't remove the blessings, but anyway, it was still fairly pointless. Got the focus, so we can actually do some burning on him, yeah. Nice, some of that. You're dead yet? Nearly. Oh, he's so close. Run out. Oh no, there we go. Thank you very much. Card draw. No, no. Again, interesting, but I think, given the size of our deck, it would be quite hard to pull off a satisfying mana. Yeah, we'll just activate that whenever it comes up, I think. Eventually I'll be able to play have this effect on. I mean, at the moment, because we're using up all our energy, I don't know how effective it would be anyway, but as we progress, there'll be other ways of kind of getting energy going, so let's attune to lightning. Let's do that. Let's do that. There. He's annoying. He's like a zombie. He keeps coming back with this revivifying power that he's got. That's okay. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Right, what card do we want next? Maybe... Actually, the Reliable Storm Shield. It's doing good damage as well, even if it wasn't for the barrier effect. Kill him with a defensive card. Nothing like it. Okay. No. I'd like to do a bomb deck at some point. There's quite a few interesting cards and talents that tie in with the bombs build, but I haven't done it as yet. I think we should rest at this point. It's probably a good idea. Alright, let's get the story going. So we do get a follower here, Bolgar, who we've met before. Amidst the carnage, you notice a figure fending off a hulking demon while surrounded by several skeletons. Dinna just stand there, help me! Alright, so we want to attack the demon. The skeleton's working for him, basically. Right, so he gives us these cards each turn, which is quite nice in this area. We're not gonna... We might as well play that, because it's free, and I don't have a way of doing the poison. Should have played the barrier first, probably, but oh well. So I think we do that first. Yep. Okay. Some Bane. So he's on his second life now. He's probably going to play another one. Yeah. Should keep the gold energy. Life now. Well, I mean, he might have others, but I can see he does. It's his defensive shield cards that do that, but he hasn't got one this turn, so he might be out for the time being. do 20 damage ASAP. Another level. Copy a card. Well, I'm okay for that at the moment. Whenever you activate an equipment, increase all your blessings by 1. Probably not. It's good for a Divine Paladin equipment build, though. Whenever you add a non-unique magic action to your deck, add a base copy that costs no energy. Yeah, it's interesting, but I don't know if I'll be doing very much of that. Let's change that. Whenever you gain armor, we're not gaining armor. Top up healing, that's okay. Whenever you inflict bleeding, I'm not doing that a huge amount either. Nothing hugely amazing. Is there anything in my deck I'd really want to copy? I mean, maybe the reliable Storm Shield. Yeah, I mean, of those, I guess we'll do that one. It's this one, isn't it? Storm Shell. At the start of your turn, gain 2 chain. Then increase this by 2. When Storm Shell is removed, gain barrier equal to your chain channel. Okay, this is a channeling card. Now, channeling cards require you to have spare energy at the end of your turn. Well, at the beginning of your next turn, really. There are ways for the enemy to interrupt you and get rid of your stored energy. If you run out of energy, they disappear, basically. So if we have this kind of active, it'll gain 2 chain and increase this by 2. And storm. Yeah, I mean, it's a rare card, and it seems to tie in with our build, so yeah, very nice. The old man hits the corpse of the Reaver with his staff. So noisy. I was just minding my business, picking fresh corpses when this brute interrupted me. I suppose I ought to thank you for this timely intervention, stranger. So we met Bolgar before. I'm not going to go through the full conversation, but he's our enchanter. Sounds useful, Bolgar. He can't do it in this module, but he will be able to on the next one. I don't need to tear down the banner. Let's upgrade it. So I get 2 of these now. This one... Why is this 10 to 15 damage and that one's 5 to 10? That's the one I copied, right? I must have something active that upgrades your cards when you conjure them. But okay, let's do that. So that's cool now. How are we doing with that bounty? We've done 155 out of 200 cards now just on this combat. So we should be able to do that in this run. We may run into the Balor. I guess we'll see. I think it takes a few turns for this build to get running, so I doubt we'll be able to beat him. Let's do the Warcaller, and we'll take in a bit of barrier. So this dude is going to raise kind of the area effect here, but we'll have ways of reducing it, so it's not too bad. Don't need the heal. Why don't we start off with the Flash Freeze? And this is our persistent one, so I'll leave that for now. Let's do one of these. That. Can I play that? I might as well play it. Yeah, so let's get the 3 basic attacks going. Those. Let's all play Ouroboros. Barrier. I've got focus. Tell you what, we'll do that one. Yeah, so he's raising that battle momentum, which gives all the enemies here extra energy at the start of their turns. Okay, so let's get that going. Ooh, that was... I'm not going to need the barrier, I don't think. Let's just finish this guy. Fiery barrage, no. Nah, it's okay. Let's try him. Balance. So I don't want to swap upgrade. Do I want to swap upgrades? Because I could put it all into this one Storm Shield. Like I could put those onto my good Storm Shield. Maybe I will do that. Or I could just upgrade it. Let's do that. So we want to take the upgrades from this and give it to this one. I think that's the right way around. I think I may have done it the opposite way around. Oh, bollocks. Oh, well. That's the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh well. I guess it was a swap. It wasn't a transfer, was it? Oh well. It's fine. Let's do another one of these guys. Yeah, 3 basic cards. Tank a turn, and then we'll be alright. So we've got the Storm Shell now. So this is our channeling effect. So let's add that. Okay, I've got to keep 1 mana free. So let's deal the big damage now that's on this card. Attune, and we'll play the free attack. And I'm going to leave it there this time. So, at the start of my next turn, I'll be starting off with 2 chain. And that should keep ramping up as if we can keep it active. Yeah, so now it's 4. So we started with 2, and next turn it'll be 4. Let's get some extra energy in, that'll help us manage that. Sure. Get the conduit now. Let's keep going with the chain. So, basics first. Just the basic packs. There we go. As long as we keep 1, should be alright. That's foretell. Charged blade. There we go. Hopefully he doesn't interrupt us. He does have an interrupt attack, but I think it relies on actually doing damage to you. Which, with our barrier, hopefully he won't. We do have focus, so we can do that early on. Charged. He's going to be dead, but he's back. Free stuff. Some freeze. I'm not damaged. I don't need to worry about the healing, but that's going to kill him. Cool. This is a Storm Nova again. I think we're okay. We don't need to rest, but I might take the opportunity to remove a basic attack. Let's start paring down this deck now. It's got a little unwieldy, I think. That is at 2, so this will reduce this count by 2. I think it's worth doing if it's at 2. And I want to do as many fights as possible before this because you get an opportunity to clear all the battle momentum through that story event. Let's just do everything we can up to that point. I can actually play this now. But, two barrier for every unspent point of energy. I mean, that works quite well with the channeling skill. I mean, with this guy, I don't think it's going to be necessary, to be honest. So I think I'm just going to just keep playing the basics. Okay, we'll have some freeze. It's attuned to lightning. Oh, it's attuned to frost. Unfortunately, I didn't play that the other way around. Oh, well. These are kind of the same now, but this one is reliable. May as well play that. What happens if you freeze attunement? Your next frost spell grants 3 barrier. Yeah, well, I've only got that one, so it wouldn't really have helped. Have I got focus? I've got focus, so we can do that. Oh, we don't. Okay. Conjure a copy of the last magic action you played. Nah, I'm okay. It's all right. It's all right, I suppose. Just thinking if I want to transmute anything at this point. I could do it. Let's do a basic weapon. Another way of getting rid of it. So you can get one-use cards that, you can get rid of. The Spellbind Bracers could be, though. Activate to attune to an element of your choice. So we can keep tapping that to attune to the lightning, which would be good. Let's see what the merchant's got. I mean, this is a chain card. Make a basic attack. Gain a random blessing or two. Yeah, because it's a chain card. I mean, sure. Kind of replaces the base. It basically upgrades the basic attack we use to transform it. I don't want to hit the banner. I mean, I have to do the story. So we're going to get a chance to... if we help the Crusaders, it reduces that to 0, but it is currently 0. So let's look for something in the rubble instead. Battlement increases. Okay, but we gain... one use of draw 3 cards. Replace any card in your deck with any card of the same color and rarity. Oh, that's interesting. Swap the cost of the puzzle box with the card in hand. It becomes cursed. Now, I think the trade post, because we can... the fact that we can choose which card to do and which card to get makes that really nice. I'm pleasantly surprised you have your priorities straight, Knight. If these soldiers were half as resourceful as you, perhaps they would have fared better. It's a bit mean. Yeah, so let's do this guy. And play that trade card if we get it. Boop, 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 boop. Say no to a free basic attack. I might play the lightning shield. I mean, I could maybe change that Ouroboros to the magic carpet, which I think would really help, because it reduces the cost of everything in your hand by 1. In fact, let's do it now. So these braces are good. I like those. Yeah, I think it's the Ouroboros that's got to go. Okay. Have I got the... oh, there's no carpet! No! What have we got, though? This combat, whenever you... oh, let's discard a basic attack. Permanently replace a card in your deck with one of your opponent's cards. Okay. Swiftness, no. Foretell, no. 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 There's a lot of foretell and stuff, isn't there? This one, though, upgrade all card rewards by 2 while this is in your deck. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, I don't need to play it. It just sits there and upgrades everything. I don't know how many more cards I'll be adding, is the only thing. This one's interesting. Conjure 10 free copies of your foes' cards into your deck. Copy their blessings and draw cards equal to theirs. That's a bit crazy. Yeah, I think what I'll do... I'm going to grab this. It's an unplayable card, but it will just upgrade stuff, so... that's fine. And the momentum's up to 4 now, which is annoying. Maybe it kind of happened in a wrong order to be convenient for me. Random blessing with 2 stacks of chain. Let's do the anger first. What do we get? I'm not sure, actually. Maybe barrier. Oh, it may have been something I can't get. It may have been something I can't get, because I can't get armor or evasion while I'm marked. Which is what this symbol means. Bye-bye. The bomb card. Got a conduit, I'm okay. So we do have a banner we can tear down, so let's do that. Reduce it by 2 before the big boss. There he is. I'm going to camp again. I'm going to remove another basic attack, I think. Ideally what we'll get is cards that say make a basic attack, but actually do something a bit more interesting as well. Energies. So his thing, start a turn, deal 4 damage for each momentum. So this could, yeah, that's why you want to lower it before you fight him, because it gets a bit crazy. We want to channel this, though, so let's get that going. Get the barrier next turn, and sure. Got quite a lot of armor. But it does disappear. Oh, that channel effect's going to be useless because he's just going to keep interrupting us, which sucks. Keep getting barrier, though. Yeah. Not sure what it gained. I'm thinking it might have been the anger. I haven't got enough to play the braces, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it there. Damn, that's a lot of... oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Ah! Okay, stacking up a lot of armor. Okay. Not a lot going on here that I can do much with. I think... yeah, I don't know. That's about the best I can do here. Oh god. Oh no. We're almost dead already. This is going badly. Thing is, I'm quite a slow deck and I haven't been able to get it going. So I think this might be it. I don't have any healing in my deck, unfortunately. I've got focus. It's burning. Nope, burn. Why didn't it? I guess because it hit the armor. Barrier at least, but it's gonna, that cannon effect's gonna kill us. Down to 2. Oh, there we go. Yep. Ah, that one. I've never lost to him. I try to. I don't know if they've updated it to make him more dangerous, but that just nuked me down over what 3 turns. Which is a bit of a shame, but hey, not every run can be a success, right? I'm surprised I didn't get... I was at 175 out of 200 on that one. Okay, well I guess we'll leave that one here for this time. The last couple of runs have been unsuccessful, which does suck a bit. We'll try and change that round next time, I guess. Let's have a look at these. So, yeah, I'm trying to think what we'll do next time. I've got some rewards out, but I do have a number of builds unlocked already. Look at synthesis. So I've done like the companion hunter. I've got the seeker. I don't think I've played a seeker yet on this channel. This is interesting. It's not one I'm hugely fond of, but kind of all based around these mantras that keep ramping up in damage over time. I just feel like Rogue Warrior is a little bit boring. I've done Rogue for a while. Try like maybe try a trap build, like a snares build. I haven't done that yet on the channel. Maybe we'll do that. But yeah, we shall leave it there for this time. Thanks for watching. Sorry it petered out a little bit earlier than I would have wanted, but that boss just yeah, just nuked me down. I'm trying to think what I could have done differently. I mean, I think the problem was, yeah, what I probably made the mistake of doing was let my deck get a little bit unwieldy in size too quickly. And then kind of the cards that keep stuff cycling around for free wasn't really happening. Like, I think if I'd managed to get the magic carpet and I could just keep cycling cards through really quickly, I think we'd have got him down before he got us down. But this deck is was a bit more just sort of nipping at people until I could build that chain up. But hey. It's fine. It's fine. Hopefully you've enjoyed it anyway. If you have, if you could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. And do leave me a comment as well. Let me know your thoughts on this run, unsuccessful as it was. And the event I was talking about that kind of interacts with that storm build is the one where you have to go into a storm and you either take shelter or kind of press on and get scarred. Which incidentally does mean that you get a free potion from the alchemist every time you visit her. Because I don't know, she likes the scars, I think. But in that event, when you're a storm build, you can raise your weapon in the air, and it basically lightning strikes it, and it upgrades all your basic attack cards, which is kind of cool. But it's quite a common event. It just didn't come up in this run at that point. But hey, can't get it all. But yeah, come back next time if you've enjoyed this. That'd be awesome. leave a comment, as I said, and a big thank you as always to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. Continues to be hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to these videos, that'd be awesome. Well, thanks very much. I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.